Hi everyone, Rob here from Anytime Fitness Shirley. Today we're going to be demonstrating and talking about the medicine ball woodchop and reverse woodchop. Now this exercise, which we'll get to in a moment, is really good for rotation. It's also good for generating force from the ground up and then expressing it through the body and through the hands. And you think of a lot of sports out there, they obviously involve a lot of rotation. But a lot of exercises in the gym don't have rotation in them, so it's really important that you include rotation in your exercise program. So not only are we having rotation, but we're also stabilising in a couple of other planes. So there's three planes that we're interested in here. There's obviously the rotation, which is called the transverse plane. Forward to back is called the sagittal plane, and we want to be able to maintain a neutral spinal curve when we do the medicine ball woodchop and reverse woodchop. So essentially we're stabilising in that plane. We're not actually dropping through the spine, we're maintaining, and we're moving through the hips. So that's the key message. You don't want to go into what's called lumbar flexion while you're doing this exercise, because you could potentially hurt the discs of your spine, give yourself a back injury, which you definitely don't want to do. So I'm going to demonstrate how to do it correctly, and then how you don't want to do it as well, so you're nice and clear about that. The other plane we want to stabilise in is what's called the frontal plane. Now this is left and right, so essentially what we're doing is we want to stabilise through here, so we're not dropping our pelvis left and right as we do this exercise. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with showing you how to do this correctly, and then go over how not to do it so you don't hurt yourself, and I'll talk about some key technique points as we do this. So I'm going to start standing side on for a start so you get a bit of a view. So we're going to do the reverse woodchop first up. So what you're doing is you're starting down here, you're maintaining this lumbar curve, okay? You're pushing through your legs, and then you're coming all the way up and expressing it through your arms all the way through the body. So I'm just using it without the ball to start with, and then I'll get to the ball. So you're coming down, pull your belly button in, push from your left leg on this occasion up and out. So lots of good rotation, stabilising in those other two planes. I'm going to add the ball in now. So it's down and up, down and up. Pushing from your legs, expressing through the body, etc. I'll do a front view. Okay, so that's the reverse woodchop. So, things that you don't want to do with this. You don't want to go down, and you don't want to go into lumbar flexion. Okay? That's not good for the spine or the discs of the spine. So you definitely want to avoid that. You want to avoid also going into hyperextension, so going too far and getting too much extension through the spine under load as well. So you want to maintain that neutral spinal curve all the way through the movement as you're doing the movement. Okay, so that's the reverse woodchop. This time the woodchop, we actually start from the top. So we start from up here. I'm going to get rid of the ball for a start. So it's basically the finished position for the reverse woodchop. So we're starting from here and then going down into the movement. So it's there. First movement is from the legs, belly button in, through the rest of the body, and then into the arms. Just like you're chopping a piece of wood. Chopping something else and kindling, etc. So you're getting that nice movement, add the ball in, start from the top and okay, movements you want to avoid, coming down and into flexion through the lumbar spine, over rotating. The key is that you move through the hips, you don't move through the spine is neutral, you generate force from the legs up, express it through the arms, and you connect all of that through the core. Great exercise for just about any sport out there that has rotation, which is pretty much all of them. So you've got to include rotation in your exercise program for whatever sport you're playing out there, because a lot of other exercises in the gym, it's not apparent. So that's a woodchop and reverse woodchop. Look forward to coming to you with another exercise very soon.